G'day, Simone from Essence Interiors today, and here we are outside of the South Perth apartment where we are doing a reno on one of these high-rise apartments here. The one that we're doing is right up here on the 9th floor. Anyway, what are the difficulties in renovating a high-rise apartment like this? Well, there are plenty of difficulties and that you should be aware of. One of them is lack of parking and secured parking, requiring remotes and gates and things like that. Makes it very difficult for our tradesmen to park the cars or get in and out. And access is a real issue with things like skip bins not being allowed to be parked up here at all. They all have to be on the verge, and things like access with regards to where to put the keys. In this case, we've got a bunch of key lock boxes here, and our trades have to let themselves in using the key lock box. So apart from that, there are obviously lifts to deal with, and these lifts are what's known as common space. So I have to get permission from the strata management company of the apartments in order to be able to use the lift for any materials and labour that may be required to go up and down the lift. There are stairs, but of course it's on the 9th floor, so it makes life a little bit difficult having to go up and down the stairs. So covering the lift with appropriate protection is something that the strata will require of any apartment renovation, and that's something you really need to be aware of. In apartments like this that are quite old, built in the 1970s, you will find the plumbing is quite different to what we see in modern places now, and that is because in the old days they used to run the plumbing in one vertical stack all the way up and down the building. So you will find that every apartment layout is the same, and that all the plumbing in the apartment is all going to that one central stack, which is in the same place all the way up. So it makes things a little bit difficult if you want to change things around and move your bathroom fixtures around in an apartment like this. There's not a huge amount of leeway to be able to move pipes around because of their plumbing stack, which cannot be touched and cannot be moved. So that's definitely one consideration. Another one is with the wiring, because all the apartments are side by side and one on top of the other. It's difficult to get any wire anywhere, and so if you need to put in a new light somewhere or something, there'd have to be a conduit running on the outside of the wall. You literally can't change much of the wiring or the plumbing in places like this. Not to say that it can't be done, it can certainly be done, but there is a lot of restrictions when renovating a apartment.